Hello everyone and welcome to Siriana Tarot. This is a no communication love reading for Libra, focused on a connection where communication may currently be limited, paused, or unclear. As always, take what resonates and leave the rest. Ooh, all right. So your person is showing up as the Ten of Pentacles. Okay, somebody here who has a lot to offer. All right, somebody who may be looking for or wanting long-term stability, building a legacy together. They're viewing you, Libra, as the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And their future action is the Seven of Swords in reverse, so telling you the truth. Now, some of you, this could be a secret admirer, and I am going to double down on that with this Hermit card, the Virgo archetype, which tells me this is somebody who has a lot to offer, who has their eye on you. They've been checking you out. They feel like you two are really compatible. You're both really grounded. You both prioritize the same things in life. This is someone who's been paying attention to the details and checking you out for some time, and I see that they are ready to tell you how they're feeling. All right, so the Ten of Pentacles, again, this is somebody who has a lot to offer, and they want stability. With the Page of Swords in reverse, this is someone who could have Libra, Gemini, Aquarius in their chart. But I'm also seeing that this is somebody who's been spying on you, somebody who's been checking you out. And wow, the Ten of Cups. And, you know, I don't know what you've done to this person, but they see a future with you. They see marriage. They see commitment. They want to be with you. Some of you, they want you to have their children, or they want to have children with you even. I mean, this person is so into you, Libra. Now, the Page of Pentacles, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn energy, which you may or may not have in your chart, tells me this person sees you as very sweet and very grounded, very nurturing, somebody who's thoughtful, somebody who's organized, somebody who's really got it together here. And I think that's why they see a future with you. Now, we see the Hierophant in reverse. So some of you, this person may have been waiting for you to get out of another connection or something like that. But mostly the Hierophant in reverse tells me that they're not sure you want the same things as them. But I also see too that this could be somebody who's very different from you. So different race, religion, tradition, or different background. And the King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces energy. This person sees you as loving, but they may sometimes find you a little bit hard to read, and that could be why it's taking them so long to reveal their true feelings. Because the King of Cups, he doesn't wear his heart on his sleeve, but when you do get to know him, you can tell like he's loving, he's nurturing, he's creative. Again, I get, now I know this isn't for all of you because not all of you want children, can have children. But it's like, I get that this person sees you as like the mother or father of their children. Like that's how much they like you. That's how much that's how much they admire you. So with the Seven of Swords in reverse, I feel like they're ready. They're ready to tell you the truth. They're done spying and checking you out. We see the Ten of Pentacles in reverse, and we see the Star card in reverse. Yeah, this is going to be a bit of a Tower moment, all right? They're not sure about where this connection is going to go, but they are going to sure as hell make an effort here. And with the Seven of Wands, my Libras, you might be feeling a little bit defensive. Again, some of you, you've recently gotten out of another connection, or you've recently been divorced here. So I do feel like you're protecting your energy, you're protecting your independence. This person wants to move forward, but interestingly enough, the Star card, Aquarius energy in reverse, and the Ten of Pentacles in reverse tells me they're really not sure that you want the same things. Okay, but they can't hold back any longer. They need to know. That's what I'm getting. Like they need to know. All right, so let's go ahead and see what else we need to know about this person. And a lot of my Libras, I am getting that you've worked really hard to get where you are, to find peace, independence. You know, you might have gotten out of a bad relationship or been divorced, and you're starting to feel like yourself again. So you're not sure about, you know, jumping into a relationship here. So we see the third chakra, Archangel Chamuel, which to me is, this is somebody who's bold. This is somebody who's confident. This is somebody who's ready to step up and take the lead. And we see man holding a heart. Okay, they are nervous. They are nervous because we see that they're not sure that you, they're not sure that you want the same things. And I do see that this is somebody who's most likely been disappointed in the past. But the journey is they're still going to go for it. They're still going to take this risk or take this leap of faith. And we see door to value. So Libra, this is definitely somebody, I don't know if they just have a lot of money or they just have a lot to offer, or there's just potentially a lot of abundance with this person. But like I said, I kind of feel like I'm picking up on a lot of my Libras that you're really happy with what you've built for yourself. And, you've really taken a lot of time and effort to build something very real here for yourself. So you're not, even though this person has a lot of abundance, that's not going to completely sell you, right? But let's see what's holding this person back or what we might need to know about them. They could also be a little bit older than you is what I'm getting. So there might be some, there might be a fear of age issues here. We see not committed, always chasing or being chased. You must be willing to commit to one person. I think you have somebody here who's a self-proclaimed bachelor or bachelorette, and they've amassed quite a lot of wealth for themselves. But I think now you're making them rethink what they really want. Like, you've impacted this person in a way that's like changing their view of relationships. I don't think they want to be on their own anymore. I think they want this with you. And we see fixing them. You can't fix someone. They have to want to change, accept them, or let them go. So I do feel, I do think this is somebody who's probably used to being with people that maybe are with them because of how much they have to offer, because of their stability. But I kind of feel they've been single for a long time because they felt used, or they were always with the wrong people. But with you, Libra, it's like, it's a game changer. It's totally different. All right. So, you're a game changer for this person. So let's see. What do they want to say to you? Sacrifice. You're asking me to let go of what is familiar in my life, and that is difficult for me. I don't think you're asking them to sacrifice anything. I think they're willing to sacrifice something here for you. Maybe even their whole identity being wrapped up in being, independent, being a bachelor or a bachelorette. And some of my Libras, you might be feeling this way, because I kind of feel like you are independent and you have what you need, and you fought hard to have what you have and to be where you are, or at least for your peace. And so you're wondering, like, oh my gosh, do I want to sacrifice this for this person? And being apart isn't easy, I know. So this person is missing you. Even if this is just a secret admirer, someone you haven't really shared a whole lot with, Libra, I feel like when you're not around, they miss you. They've grown quite accustomed to seeing you or hearing you or being around you. And this may come as a shock and a surprise to some of my Libras. All right, let's see what else we need to know. Anything else we need to know about this connection? Mutual symbiotic. So this is a really, really good sign. So this is a beneficial and balanced connection. Both partners have the same feelings, ideals, values, and shared goals. All right, and we see acceptance. Accepting yourself and others as they are liberates patterns of resistance, open to flow, which is kind of interesting because we see this being a challenge for your person. Accept them or let them go, trying to fix people. And now it's like this person, I think, is more open to flow, not trying to control the outcome, control the narrative. And I think you are a major part of this paradigm shift for them. And at the bottom of the deck, we see unexpected. So unexpected people, events, messages, travel, or situations. Beautiful. All right, so this is going to shock and surprise you without a doubt. The truth will surprise you. All right, let's see. What are their very next actions towards my Libras in the next couple of days, maximum 1 week? What are their next actions towards my Libras? All right, we see the moon in reverse, so they are going to be revealing deep, secret, romantic feelings, and they are going to be communicating. So this communication, Libra, is coming in sooner rather than later. All right, let's see what Spirit's advice is for you. Clear messages, advice, and guidance for my Libras, please. Patience. You're being asked to practice patience right now. It's not easy to do this, but you're strong, and there's a reason why things aren't aligning in the way you want them to in this moment. Have patience. It will eventually work out. All right, so this is about being patient with yourself, being patient with another, and Spirit's also saying, Libra, have faith. So it's not always easy to have faith and trust that everything is going to be okay. Yet still, you must do exactly that, because when you have faith, your life will begin to flow in magical ways that you never imagined were possible. Ooh, I don't know. I'm getting like fairy tale happy ending vibes here, but of course it's going to be different for all of you. And please drop me a comment and let me know how this resonates with you and how you might be feeling about this person, if indeed you know who I'm talking about. All right, my lovely Libras, I'm going to leave it here, sending you love and light. Take care.